U.S. Customs and Border Protection facilitates the flow of more than $2 trillion in imported goods into the U.S. every year, collecting about $35 billion in duties, fees, and taxes from importers and international companies. That money goes directly into the U.S. Treasury. Unfortunately, some foreign manufacturers, shippers, and importers conduct complex illegal shipping schemes to circumvent paying these fees. Successful schemes are causing serious damage to the U.S. economy. These schemes are considered trade fraud and are violations of U.S. trade laws. This is Inside CBP. Hello and welcome to Inside CBP. I'm Michael Pope. Items like steel wire hangers, threaded rod, nails, and even honey are just a few of the traditionally American-made products that are now being produced overseas and sold in the U.S. at artificially lower prices and often inferior quality. Unfortunately, foreign importers have been using illegal and fraudulent ways to avoid paying the anti-dumping and countervailing duty fees on these products. The anti-dumping and countervailing duty fees are additional duties importers are required to pay in order to import these types of products into the U.S. This additional duty is designed to protect the American worker when foreign goods are artificially priced lower than their fair market value. These additional duties help level the playing field for American-made products. Without this duty, U.S. manufacturing and the entire economy can suffer great harm. Preventing foreign companies from dumping their unfairly priced products on U.S. consumers and shutting down their elaborate schemes to circumvent the system is the job of U.S. Customs and Border Protection.
What we're really talking about here is tens of millions of dollars, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, that are not being paid. And it really can affect American competitiveness, American jobs, and ultimately individuals' livelihoods.
A 2010 CBP report indicated that more than $1 billion remains uncollected over a 10-year period. Many nefarious manufacturers, shippers, importers, and exporters try many ways to cheat the system. One type of illegal shipping technique often attempted is transshipping products through another country first. This illegal shipping technique moves shipping containers from the original country to a country that pays a lower or no duty rate under the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA. Then the merchandise is relabeled to appear that it was manufactured in that country, and then shipped to the U.S. with zero or minimal duty to pay.
Circumvention is almost built into the production process itself. So sometimes it's not just a simple matter of going to someone's warehouse and looking at the goods, because the goods themselves will be completely mismarked, all the invoices will be faked, so the investigative piece is extremely important.
CBP officers and import specialists are on the front lines of our nation's ports of entry, trying to catch these illegal shipments.
I would just like the public to know that we are working diligently on their behalf, and we do seek to protect America and protect our viability in the world, and that this is just one piece of the puzzle in Customs and Border Protection.
Manufacturing steel threaded rod was once a strong American industry. This company in Alabama has been making steel threaded rod since 1979. Today, it is one of only 2 remaining manufacturers in the U.S. There were 6 U.S. companies as recent as 2006, all put out of business due to foreign competition, illegal shipping, and illegal dumping schemes.
It's affected us in the volumes that we're able to produce. And instead of having, full employment in our company, we're producing at about 60% of what we could be doing. Much of it is from circumventing the transshipment, bringing it through these countries and falsifying their documents.
Upton supplied CBP with evidence of cheating by foreign importers.
We're just feeding them the information. CBP has a lot more tools at their disposal than we do. They have the ability to get with ICE, they have the ability to get other departments involved. They can go and investigate these things further than we can. They can pop containers open, they can look at stuff, they can demand to see all the records. All we can do is supply them with the information that we have, the smoke that we see, and they're going to have to go nail the fires.
CBP's efforts to stop the cheating of the system are working in spite of the magnitude of the problem. In March of 2011, a foreign importer was successfully prosecuted and convicted for violating U.S. anti-dumping laws for illegally importing steel wire garment hangers. A successful CBP team effort, in coordination with Immigration and Customs Enforcement, stopped a major illegal importing operation from dumping these hangers on the U.S. economy. It started with various tips given to CBP from several U.S. manufacturers of the wire hangers. The tips came to CBP by way of CBP e-allegations, a CBP online trade reporting system.
It's very difficult to prove evasion of anti-dumping, and we need the assistance of really solid e-allegations that provide us with very detailed information. The more information, the better job we can do at ferreting out the people that are evading the dumping.
After thorough investigation by CBP international trade specialists, officers, and ICE agents, the successful law enforcement operation stopped the illegal shipment of Chinese-made wire hangers through Mexico. The Mexican importer who attempted to ship the hangers to the U.S. is now serving 70 months in a U.S. prison and has paid restitution in the amount of $7.8 million. If you suspect trade fraud, use the CBP e-allegations program that can be found on cbp.gov. I'm Michael Pope for Inside CBP.